Hey guys, Jason here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna do another book haul video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I think I did it back in July maybe, so it's been a few months. And I've gotten quite a few books since then, so I'm just gonna go through them and kind of talk about what my plans are with these, if I'm gonna read them or not. But yeah, I collected quite a few, so we'll just start with the first one here is Roots by Alex Haley. So I got this book, actually, my grandma gave me this, and it's her copy that she had from when it came out in like 1975, and it's kind of cool. It's got a little inscription there, happy birthday, from my grandpa, which is neat. So that's a neat thing. The next one, this one I've been looking for a while, and I haven't been able to find one affordably. They're usually pretty expensive, but I found this. So The Shadow of the Torturer by Gene Wolfe. Pretty cheap. It came up on I think Thrift Books or something. It was like $12, which is cheap for this. Like I said before, I hadn't been able to find one for less than like 30. So that was pretty cool. I just decided to pick that up. The next few books I got at my favorite bookstore, Dreamhaven, a little while ago, and yeah, I haven't actually been back in a couple of months, but this one is Frenzy by Rex Miller, which is I've heard is pretty crazy. It's a Onyx horror title, so yeah, pick that one up. This one is Drawing Blood by Poppy Z. Bright. And yeah, another Delibes book, which is cool. And then this one here is Skin by Kathy Koja, and this one is a Delibes book as well. It's a hardcover, which is cool, and I think it is signed, which is pretty sweet. And this was cheap. I think I got this for like $10, so pretty cool. Alright, and then the next stack here are books that came out recently that I, pre-ordered or whatever, that I want to get to. And so the first one here is Piranesi by Susanna Clark. I'm going to read this soon because I've heard that it's amazing and it sounds really, really interesting and weird, and it's not terribly long, so yeah, I'm going to get to this sooner rather than later. And then next one is The Cipher by Kathy Koja. This is a book that's been on my radar for a while. I've been looking for a copy from the 90s, but they're hard to find. And so I just picked up the reprint that just came out a little bit ago, and I do want to read this. So the next one is Mallory by Josh Mallerman. This is a sequel to Bird Box, which I read, I don't know, a year ago or so, 2 years maybe, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I've read a couple other of his books, and so I picked this up, and I actually just finished this a few days ago, or yesterday, a couple days ago, and yeah, so I'm planning on doing a review of that. So keep your eyes out for that. And then the next one. This one I know is a little bit controversial just because the author has been kind of controversial. But anyway, it's Troubled Blood by Robert Galbraith, and that's a pen name for J.K. Rowling. And yeah, so there's been a lot of controversy around this book. J.K. Rowling and some of the things that she said on Twitter, I guess. I don't really know. I've read all the other ones, and I really enjoyed the novels, so I'll give this one a try. We'll see. Some of the stuff I've heard about it, though, sounds troubling. But you know what? Like I said, I'll give it a try, and we'll see. We'll see how I like it. And then the next, I kind of impulse bought these on a whim because I wanted to. I'd never read any of the Star Wars novels, and I want to try to read more science fiction and stuff, although Star Wars is maybe science fantasy, whatever you want to call it, but So the first one I picked up was the Star Wars trilogy. This is the novelizations of A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And so, yeah, in one volume. So I'm going to read those. And then the next set here is the Thrawn trilogy, which in the Star Wars Expanded Universe is the sequel to episodes 4, 5, and 6. But these don't have anything to do with like The Force Awakens or anything. I'm not really sure what they are about, other than like Luke and Han and Leia are characters in them. And it takes place after the events of the original trilogy. So those are kind of cool. So it's the Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command are the titles of those. So those look fun. I'm gonna get to those here pretty soon too, I think. And then this last, few books, are books that I found at Goodwill, and like probably won't read for a while. Some of them maybe, but I just wanted to pick them up because they're books that have been on my radar for a while, and Goodwill is cheap. It's a cheap place to get them. So it's like I would have probably eventually bought these anyway, and so this was just a good economic way to collect these books. And the first one is Blood Rights by Jim Butcher. This is, I don't know, the 5th or 6th book in the Dresden Files, which I haven't started yet, but I intend to. So, I mean, again, this is a book that I was going to have to probably buy at some point anyway, so I might as well pick it up for $1 or whatever. And it looks like it's never been read. It looks like it's in perfect condition. So, so there's that. The next one is Red Moon by Benjamin Percy. This is another one that I have been looking for a while, and I probably would have eventually, like I said, bought it on Amazon for $8 or $9 or $10, but I found it at Goodwill for $1 and picked it up. So I'll get to it eventually. The next one is hardcover of Circe, I don't know, by Madeline Miller. Don't know too much about it other than it's like Greek mythology, fantasy kind of thing. But I've heard it's amazing, and it's a couple years old now, but I want to get to this too. The next one is actually, I've read this book, but I wanted to get this because it was just a cool thing. It's The Wind Through the Keyhole by Stephen King. Like I said, I've read this book. I have a paperback copy, but this is a hardcover, and it's a first edition, and it's in really, really good condition too. So the jacket and everything. So I picked that up, and now I actually have hardcovers of all the Dark Tower. I think. No, there's a few that I still have paperbacks of, but anyway, it's just a cool one. So I figured I'd pick that one up. And then these next two are, I'll just tell you. So, Path of Daggers and Winter's Heart. So this is book 8 and 9 of The Wheel of Time, which again is another series that I have not started, but I intend to. And so, like I said, these were just books that I found at Goodwill. I found 8 and 9. I was hoping to find, some of the other ones, but I didn't. So these were the ones that I could find. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna have to buy them eventually. They're hardcovers. They're in really good condition. I don't think they've even been read. Maybe they have. I don't know. But anyway, that's all I got. So yeah, a whole bunch of books. Over the last couple months. So let me know if you've read any of these, if you have any suggestions for which book I should read next, or what out of these things, if you've read any, what you think I should get to. And that's all I got. So I will see you guys later. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. If you want to see me do more of these videos, every couple of months, once I've accumulated enough books to make it a worthwhile video, I will continue to do these. But yeah, that's all I got. So have a nice evening, and I will see you guys later. Peace.